Stop. This is exactly where most people scroll past and miss the moment that could have changed everything. Because here's the truth no one told you. Your life is not stuck. It's waiting on you. Not your circumstances, not the right timing, not someone else showing up to fix it. You. And deep down you already know that. That's why something in you has been feeling restless lately. Like you're outgrowing your own life. Like staying the same is starting to hurt more than changing. So let me ask you something real. What if nothing changes unless you decide it does? If that hits you, don't ignore it. Go to the comments and type, "I choose change." Not as a trend, but as a decision. Because the moment you say it, something shifts inside you. And stay with me. Because what I'm about to show you next might reveal why this pressure you've been feeling is not here to break you. It's here to wake you up. Chosen ones, you have the power to change everything, starting now. I do not believe you are here by accident. There is a reason this found you now, because your life is not a mistake, your path is not random, and your soul has not been misplaced. You were called. Deep down, you have always known that. You have felt that quiet pull in your heart, the tug no distraction could silence for long. Nothing shallow has ever truly satisfied you, because you were never built for a surface-level life. I know that feeling. I have seen it in my own life too, in seasons when everything around me looked normal, yet something deeper kept whispering, "This is not all you were made for." Maybe that has been your story as well. Maybe you have spent years wondering why you could never fully settle into what seemed to satisfy everyone else. You have walked through storms that should have broken you. You have carried betrayal, loneliness, rejection, confusion, and pain. Yet even in those valleys, God planted something sacred in you. Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." You were set apart long before this world had an opinion about you. That is why you have always felt different. What excites the crowd often leaves you empty. What drives other people does not fully satisfy you. But that hunger is not your flaw. It is evidence. It is a sign that you are one of God's chosen ones, and you were not created to live asleep. You carry more than talent, more than skill. You carry divine power, something God wove into you before your first breath. Romans 8:16 says, "The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children." And if you are His child, then His power is not far from you. It is already working in you. That is why I believe the Spirit drew you here, because your season has changed. The time for hiding, shrinking, and second-guessing yourself is ending. Isaiah 61 says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." This is the moment to stop treating what God placed in you like it is small. The first power you carry is the power to transform what should have destroyed you. You have the God-given ability to take pain, darkness, and heavy experiences and turn them into wisdom, strength, and purpose. Many people let life poison them. They grow bitter, cold, and closed. But you are different. You have been given the ability to take what came against you and turn it into something holy. Genesis 50:20 says, "What you meant for evil against me, God meant for good." Joseph lived that truth. Betrayed, forgotten, falsely accused, imprisoned, yet none of it was wasted. And when I think of that story, I think of people like you. How many things were supposed to take you out, and yet you are still here. Not untouched, but transformed. You took rejection and learned self-respect. You took heartbreak and became more compassionate. You took suffering, and it deepened your strength instead of erasing it. That is why your battles have often felt unusually intense. A higher calling usually comes with heavier pressure. But hear this clearly, you cannot keep letting outside darkness control your inner state. Some of what passed through you was never meant to stay in you. When darkness rises, do not panic. Face it honestly, then remind yourself, this is not the end of me. God can transform this too. I have had seasons in my own life that could have made me cynical, but instead they taught me discernment. I have had disappointments that could have hardened my heart, but God used them to make me wiser without making me cruel. Maybe you have seen that in your own life too. Maybe some of your deepest pain also produced some of your deepest strength. James 1:2-3 says, "Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance." You are not being discarded, you are being refined. The second power you carry is spiritual sight. This is why illusion has never satisfied you. It is why shallow things tire you. It is why you often sense what others miss. Some of you have been this way since childhood. You knew when something was off before anyone said it. You felt tension in a room no one named. You noticed falsehood before it became obvious. Hebrews 5:14 speaks of those trained to distinguish good from evil. Some of that discernment has been growing in you for years. It is part of how God made you. I know this gift has not always felt easy. It may have made your life harder. When you see through people, relationships become complicated. When your spirit catches what others ignore, you may start wondering if you are too sensitive. But your sensitivity is not always fragility. Sometimes it is vision. How many times did you feel uneasy about something, ignore it, and later realize you were right? That was not you being dramatic. That was discernment. That was the Spirit whispering. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" That voice is real. But to hear it clearly, you need stillness, prayer, silence, honest time with God, less noise, less rushing, more listening. I have learned that some answers do not come when I force them. They come when I get quiet enough to notice what my spirit has been trying to say all along. You may need that too. Not more chaos, more stillness. And with sight comes responsibility. You feel atmospheres. You sense people. You pick up what others miss. That means you also need boundaries. Some people drain you. Some places weigh you down. You are not weak for noticing that. You are aware. Ephesians 6 tells us to put on the full armor of God. That means protecting your inner life, guarding your peace, and staying rooted in prayer. And your sight was never given only for your own survival. It was also given so you can help others find their way. Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden." Now can you see the pattern of your life more clearly? You carry the power to transform darkness, and you carry the power to see through it. That is why your life has never fit neatly into ordinary categories. Every trial trained you, every delay prepared you, every valley shaped something in you that success alone never could. 2 Corinthians 4:17 says, "Our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." Nothing was wasted, so no more shrinking, no more waiting for permission to become who God already called you to be. Let this message be the confirmation. Speak this over your life with conviction. I am chosen. I transform darkness into light. I see with divine clarity. I walk in the power God placed in me. You are not here by accident. You are chosen. You are powerful. You are called. And your time to stop hiding and start walking in that power begins now. Here is what I need you to remember before this moment ends. You were never empty, never forgotten, and never powerless. What God placed inside you was always there. The power to turn pain into strength, the power to see beyond confusion, the power to change everything by finally becoming who you were created to be. And maybe that is why this message reached you now, because this is not the season to doubt what is in you. This is the season to use it. I have seen this happen in real life. The moment a person stops shrinking, stops apologizing for their depth, and stops waiting for permission, everything begins to shift. Not all at once, not always loudly, but deeply. Doors change, people change, decisions change. Even the way you carry yourself changes. Could it be that your breakthrough does not begin out there, but inside the way you respond to what God already awakened in you? So do not leave this word sitting in your mind like just another message. Let it become a declaration. Let it become movement. Let it become the moment you finally say yes to the power God placed in your life. If this spoke directly to your spirit, go down into the comments and write, "I will no longer shrink. I will walk in God's power." I want you to write it boldly, because sometimes one sentence becomes the line between who you were and who you are becoming. And if you know there is another chosen one who needs this message right now, share this with them. Like this video, subscribe, and stay connected, because there is more truth ahead, and I do not want you to miss what God may use to strengthen you next. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep rising. You are chosen. You are carrying more than you realize, and starting now, everything can change.